coach. Debbie Taylor joins us right now. Debbie on for her 13th season as the head coach of the Tribe of William & Mary. However, it goes back a little bit farther than that because you're actually coaching at your alma mater.
I am.
That's a little bit different dynamic. What is that like for you?
I think it just gives you a tremendous sense of pride. An opportunity to give a young lady the opportunity that I had that I think was life-changing. So I think sometimes you kind of feel like Willy Wonka and you get to hand out these golden tickets and give somebody a great experience.
Nice.
Yeah, you had a little bit of a down year last year.
A little.
Things, well, I'll let
nice
you
guy
say that.
You are, huh?
Things didn't go the way you planned, let's put it that
No,
way.
not
But
at all.
the good news is that you've got 5 starters returning, including one of the best players in this league, and that's Tasha Pye.
Yes. We have everybody back. A lot of injuries last year. Expected to have a pretty good year, and just kind of decimated with injuries. But we didn't lose a lot, and we have 8 players on our team now that have started at some point in their career. So we're a senior, junior laden team with a lot of experience and a great freshman class. So it could be an exciting year for the Tribe.
Well, what are the factors for you in terms of developing chemistry and allowing that team to mesh?
We've changed some things up a bit. Anytime you exit players and bring a new crew in, the dynamic changes tremendously. And this group is fun. They're energetic. They're loud. We've got kids who went through a really tough season, so they've worked hard in the off season and they're fired up and ready to go. I think sometimes through adversity you come shining through on the other end, and my team is in shape. They're fun. I'm really enjoying this group in practice right now.
What about Tasha specifically? I mean, I've seen her play probably half dozen times in the last year or so. She really is, it's almost like a bulldog out there. I mean, she's constantly in motion, involved in just about every play.
She's a strong young lady. She's kind of an old lady now, but she can get to the rim. She's so powerful. I think for Tasha, the key for us this year is consistency. And I tell her all the time, it's one thing to be a great player, but it doesn't mean anything if you don't have a great team. And we need her to be a consistent scoring and defensive presence on the court. She's just so talented. She's worked on her perimeter game. Her jump shot's really gotten consistent. So I think you're going to see a new and improved, consistent, mature Tasha Pye this year.
And you said that you're a junior and senior heavy, and leadership comes to mind when you're talking about a team with a lot of experience. Who has emerged as a leader, or is it by committee for your team?
What's been exciting in practice thus far are Catherine DeHenzel, our 5th-year point guard, and Janine Aldridge, who didn't play last year because of a pretty serious concussion. They're back, and they've just been fantastic. I can't say enough right now. I mean, we've been in practice for 2 weeks, but I've smiled every day, and that's not the norm. So I think that you can't teach game experience. You have to have the minutes on the court, and you have to go through the trials and tribulations, and they are ready to lead their team, and they're a vocal presence, they're an encouraging presence for our young players, and they've been exciting.
You're picked in the middle of the pack. You've got everybody back. You're healthy going in. Could this be a year where it's kind of a breakthrough for the Tribe, especially coming off last year?
I think our favorite word this year is going to be surprise. We want to make the biggest turnaround in the country. We surely put ourselves in a position to do that last year.
Right.
But we've got a great group, and we're hopeful. We put all the pieces together, and the coaches do their job, and we're going to do some great things this year. So this could be a great season for William & Mary.
And how have the challenges of last season developed your character as a coach?
I've had a lot of character development over the years. I think that's exactly it. You show your true character in the face of adversity. And we tell the kids that. And what was so great about our team last year is they never stopped playing. They never stopped working hard. They showed up for every single game. We played in 5 overtime games. I mean, we lost some heartbreakers. But through all that, we got better, and we got stronger, and we got more mentally tough. And you take those experiences and you unleash them this year because they're mad, they're passionate, and they're ready to play.
You know how tough this league is, but how have you gone about setting up your schedule to face some tough opponents to get you ready for the conference play?
I think for our non-conference schedule, we had to have a combination of confidence builders and then tough competition because our league is so tough. So we're hopefully going to mix that together and win some games early and then play some really tough competition. We go to Virginia Tech. We lost to them in double overtime last year. We play at Seton Hall. So we'll play some, Big East opponent, an ACC opponent, and then we'll play some other folks and hopefully have a great combination of everything we need to be prepared to take on the tough competition in the CAA.
And the tough competition of the CAA is top to bottom, and there have been close games for you within the conference. The top teams, 6 teams went postseason last year. Discuss the competitiveness of the league.
You know, it's very true from top to bottom. You think in most leagues, like, you play the team on the bottom, you get a night where as a coach you're just like, okay, you know, we can play everybody
not in this league.
Not in this league.
Right.
And I think one of the great things, everybody talks about the great players, but this league has great coaches, smart coaches. There's great camaraderie among the coaches, but when it's time to play, we go at it. And so you really have to bring your A game, and you have to have your kids prepared to play, and you have to be ready. And so many games in our conference are won by very few points.
That's
so
right.
it's the little things you do at the end, the smart decisions the coaches make, or the dumb decisions the coaches make, you know, and a lot of close games. So you just got to be ready to go.
You've got, I guess, what, 2 weeks, 2.5 weeks before things tip off,
Yes,
really?
yes.
What's your primary focus going to be between now and then, other than obviously, you know, finishing installing your system, getting the players ready? But is there one area that really concerns you now that you feel like you really have to beef up between now and opening day?
I think for a team to be successful, they have to believe they're good. And if you went through what we went through last year with, you know, single-digit wins, and what our job now is to get our team confident. And I think they are. And that confidence is built on hard work, on being in great shape, and doing the same things day in and day out. You know, we bring in our team of practice guys, we play against them. You see yourselves improve. And so we want to put a very confident, well-conditioned, seasoned team on the floor that truly believes they're capable of winning this whole thing.
Well, Debbie, good luck to you.
Thanks, you guys, as always. Appreciate it.
That's Debbie Taylor, the women's coach of the Tribe of William and Mary.
Go to ESPN3 for the complete replay of the 2011 CAA Basketball Media Day Live.